So, Tiger Speaks, let's go. Let me share you some knowledge on how to become better as a fighter or a martial artist, or whether you're practicing or if you're competing or anything. Let me just speak straight to the point. So, in order to become a successful martial artist, you need to come from a tough environment itself. You do not have to be born in the mountains of Russia or the mountains of Kosovo or Dagestan or Siberia, whatever the fuck. You don't need to be born in that type of environment. You just need to go that yourself. I know this is going to sound very exaggerated, but spend a week in the Amazon or rainforest, or go to, maybe Dagestan, Siberia. Go to a very tough, rough, unforgiving place and spend there for a while. Learn how to combat against tough and harsh environments. I am frankly 16 years old, but I wouldn't say I'm the most successful martial artist here, because obviously I don't want to jack my own dick off and say that I am. But I have a pretty decent record, and that is mostly because of my technique, skill, and power. Yes, that is true, but that is because I've spent a lot of time outdoors in very harsh and rough environments. You might be wondering exactly why I'm doing this. Is because I want to toughen up my own mind. So I go to these places, I book trips into these extremely odd places, such as fucking rainforests, fucking jungles and shit, harsh environments. I go to these places because I want to toughen up my own mind. Now, if you cannot afford, no disrespect, but if you cannot afford to get there, I would suggest you go in there in your meditation. So whenever you sit down and meditate for 5-10 minutes, imagine yourself booking a trip to maybe Dagestan, Siberia, like a very tough, harsh, unforgiving place. And, visually and mentally see how you actually befit there and how you would actually survive. Next thing I wanted to talk about is discipline. Oh my God! Discipline beats every single fucking thing. Like, you do not understand how powerful and OP discipline really is. Like, once you master discipline, you will be unbreakable. Like, think about Khabib for a second. Why the fuck do you think he's so good? Yes, you may say he is maybe a black belt in judo. Maybe he spent a lot of years in Sambo, whatever he trained on. No. Yes, practically yes, but formally speaking, no. That is because this man had so much fucking discipline. He went every single day. Yes, recovery days included, so I would not say every single day. But he went almost every single day of the week, and he trained and became a monster. He didn't give a fuck what setback came in the way. He just pushed it away from the fucking side, and he went full smoke in the fucking training. That's why he became so good. Guys, you need to optimize your training. This is so important. Optimizing your training is one of the best ways to sharpen your strength. You need strength. You need explosive power. You need the specific strength requirements to win a fight. There are specific strength requirements. It's not by a fucking judge or some shit, but it's in order to win, you need some requirements. You need explosive strength. You need endurance strength. And you need powerful strength. Power strength, like the power of your punches, explosive, like you have explosive movements, etc. You get what I'm saying. So, you cannot walk around thinking that you training as a bodybuilder, that you grab those dumbbells and you started doing fucking hammer curls, thinking you're gonna outmatch everybody. No, I hate to slap you with reality, but that's not the case. You have to train like a triathlete. You have to be extremely cardiovascular. You have to have good stamina, which is cardiovascular training, yes. You need to have good power, explosive power, and the bodybuilding trainings, I'm sorry, pal, but they're not gonna fucking help. So you need to stop training your own way, and you need to start to train like an actual martial artist would train. You want to know the most destructible thing you could have in martial arts? Ego. Stop with the fucking arrogance. Lower your goddamn ego. You're not Mike Tyson after a week of fucking beginner training. Listen up. I know that feeling is so hard to resist once you've done a week of basic training. I know that ego is so hard to resist. I know I've been there so many fucking times. So I know what it's like. But you need to stop having ego. You can search up on Google the best way to lower your ego. If you cannot lower it completely, which is so fucking hard, because even I have it some days. I'm a really humble man, but sometimes, it gets gets a little bit of wired up, and I kind of want to have it. But yeah, it's really bad. So if you can't do it fully, like me, lower it at least to a moderate level. Woo, we're getting smoking into this. Oh, let's go. All right, the next thing is spar a lot. Guys, sparring is so fucking important. You need to test your skills. You need to know what it's like to be punched in the face. If you don't fucking spar that often, like you don't even spar once a goddamn week, you spar fucking once a month, how the hell do you expect that you would make it pro? Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. That doesn't really process in my mind. You need to spar a lot. You need to know what it's like to be fucking in the face. You need to know what it's like to be kicked in the face. You cannot stop hiding from punches. No, get out there, take your fucking gloves, go out there and feel what it's like to be punched right up in the fucking face. You need to stop saying that you're too good for that. You're not too good. You're not too fucking good. Get your fucking bitch ass outside, right to the fucking dojo or the gym or whatever martial art your club is called. Get up in there. Go with the random dude, pair up with the random dude and say, hey, you want to spar? And if he says yes, you better not decline and you say, let's fucking go. You need to spar, guys. You don't understand how much sparring really makes your skills effective. Because when you learn new tricks, right, and you do not practice them, you cannot upgrade those skills. You cannot really make them effective. This is why a lot of people say shit like, oh yeah, karate is ineffective. Oh yeah, taekwondo is ineffective. They say that because they haven't tried the sports themselves. They haven't really tried what it's like to do those kicks in a person. They don't know what it's like to be punched in the face. When they don't know what it's like to kick someone in the face, they are going to fucking Google and going to stats on the majority of people, and then they're going to judge on fucking YouTube or TikTok. No, you need to stop doing that. That's a fucking disease mindset. Get off the fucking Google Analytics. You need to know what it's like to be punched in the face, and whenever somebody asks you what it's like to be punched in the face, because some people are fucking pussy comforts, you're going to speak from experience. So, if you're starting martial arts, if you're in martial arts, if you're a professional in martial arts, listen, I don't care. Take my advice. Because these advices are not just personally from me. I've learned them from professionals I have spoken in conversations with. I've spoken with UFC fighters. Yes, I have done that. Literally. Charles Oliveira. Fucking Max Holloway. I've spoken with these people. And I've spoken with them one time. I met Max Holloway at the restaurant when I was with my dad. And I saw him and his dad. And I was like, yo, that's Max Holloway. So instead of a selfie, I just wanted to talk to him. So he agreed and we sat down. While I was waiting for my food to be delivered, I sat down with Max Holloway. He spoke to me about all of these things. Same with Charles. I met him at a swimming pool. Like, literally, I met him at the swimming pool. You know, and he was speaking about the things that you need to know when you're starting martial arts, or good to know if you're in martial arts. You cannot come here with your clown makeup and say that I'm lying. I am not lying. This is pure facts. Who hasn't met a celebrity in your life? Bro, you don't live under a stone. Like, celebrities walk everywhere. And I met these dudes in the United States. In Las Vegas. I met Charles at Las Vegas. I met Max Holloway in New Jersey. That's it. Because I've been in the United States a lot of times. Even though I don't come from there personally. And also, you fucking TikTok fighters, you motherfuckers who fight for goddamn dopamine. Stop. 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 If you want to fucking fight, you know where to find me, buddy. We can fight with no cameras. Because I don't want you, if I lose, I don't want you and your little fucking TikTok boys to get a little bit of a dopamine. No, I don't want that. Alright, so if you're going to fight me, let's do it off cameras. And let's have a good fight, respectful fucking fight. Because I'm tired of all of you tough guys on fucking TikTok record these videos with your little caption and that fucking Russian song always playing in the background. You guys need to stop with that. You're not the tough guy. Okay, I hate to hurt your ego, but you're not the tough guy. To be the tough guy, You have to train until you become that tough guy. Okay? I am not the tough guy. I'm not trying to say that. Nobody is a tough guy. Because you cannot call yourself the tough guy. Because the word tough is in the eyes of other people to judge you. Of course, you shouldn't give a fuck about others' opinions. But if somebody thinks you're tough, that's because he thinks you're tough. So you cannot really think you're tough. That doesn't make any sense. You can love yourself, yes. You can call yourself a badass, yes. But you can never think that you are tough, regardless of what you do. Because you're going to be someday that you may lose to a fucking fight, and all that tough image goes out the fucking roof. And also, shadow boxing. You need good cardio. Guys, it's not just about your strength. It's not just about Iron Man fist and Iron Man power. It's about Iron Man cardio. You need to run like a fucking runner. Like you need to run like a motherfucking dude is being chased by a goddamn wild hog. And I don't care what the fuck you have to do. You have to do one thing, and that is to run. Literally, if you're watching this outside, bro, you got legs. You can just shut your phone off. My views are not that important to me. I just want to share valuable knowledge. You can shut the phone off, and you can go for a fucking run for 1 kilometer, and you can return back, and you can finally watch the video. Please, 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 go ahead, lace up those goddamn shoes, shut the fucking video off, and go and run. You need cardio. You don't understand. You are surviving 5 rounds, my guy. 5 rounds. You're not gonna make it out alive if you can't even survive 2. You need, bro, you're surviving fucking 5 rounds. And you're telling me you can't even survive 2 fucking rounds because you're getting so fucking tired that you can't even throw a goddamn punch? You need to run. I don't care what. You don't need to have that special bike. No. Fuck that. You need to get your goddamn shoes and run. Have you ever wondered why a tiger or a wolf is called a fucking monster? Because that thing won't ever slow down when it's running after you. It won't ever fucking slow down. It will run you for fucking miles. Miles. It will fucking chase you for miles until it catches you. You gotta act like that wolf or a tiger or a panther or whatever the godly fuck that shit is. You gotta act like it. If you liked the video, please subscribe and please hit the fucking like button if you're really a beast. And if you don't subscribe, you won't even take my advices and you will be a rabbit in the fucking cage. So